Hey everyone, this is the Photo Culture Podcast. We have a special guest with us today, OSOCITY.
I've seen him in the clubs and whatever events you've been at. You all over Broward. So tell us how you started and what got you into being
I first started in high school. I was throwing parties in high school. So it was like my senior year, we started throwing parties, and I was always an MC. So I would hop on the mic all the time, just MC. So I was never, MC is like
somebody hyping the crowd up.
I'm the hype man. I was always the hype man. I was never a DJ. I was always the hype man. So we started throwing parties, and I was always the hype man. I just fell in love with it, and I was like, yo, let me, damn. How long is this project? We could go, you want me to go in depth?
Whatever, man.
So I was always a hype man. And I graduated, then the group I threw parties with, we all split up. I went to Bethune-Cookman, and everybody just went to all different schools. Yeah, everybody, a lot of people didn't know. I went to BCU, and when I was up there, that's like when I really found myself. That's when I wanted to start DJing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got the name OSOCITY. Was at Bethune-Cookman. In high school, everybody used to call me City because I went to Nova, and when you from Lauderdale, back then it was like nobody said it was from Broward. Like now everybody says it's from Broward, but back then I feel old. Like back then everybody was like either you from Lauderdale, Hollywood, or Miami. So if you was from Lauderdale, they used to call you a city boy because I used to play football at Sunland Park.
You was the original city boy.
Yeah, I'm from Lauderdale. Like I'm thoroughbred Lauderdale.
Play football either.
Yeah, you're gonna discover so much. So I used to play football in Sunland Park for the Western Tigers. Yeah, I was the only not fully black person on the team. They used to call me Chico. But yeah, so I used to play for Sunland Park. So they used to call me City in high school. So that was my nickname. Even on my book bag, I used to put White Eye, I put City. That was my name. So I went to Bethune-Cookman and I started MCing up there. I started being a host, and my whole slogan was "Oh shit." Oh shit. I would say "Oh shit" like that. So everybody used to call me "Oh shit" in BCU and in Bethune. So Bethune-Cookman is a Christian school, so you get fined for cursing. You get fined for sagging your pants. You can't have girls in your dorm room. It's real strict because it's a Christian school. So they couldn't call me "Oh shit" out loud. It was strict, bro. So they couldn't call me "Oh shit" out loud. So they used to call me Oso up in Bethune-Cookman. So I took that. I took Oso and I made it OSOCITY from Bethune-Cookman to Broward. That's how that name came about. But yeah. So long story short, I dropped out of Bethune-Cookman and moved back to Broward to start DJing. I enrolled in Broward College, and I just started throwing parties from there.
I've been following you since you've been doing high school proms.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Creek.
Okay. Oh, alright. So what's up?
And then now I see you. You're Orange on 103.5. You do some stuff for them, and now you're in Jamaica. I think I followed you here in London and stuff like that. So that's dope.
Yeah. It's crazy. Everything right now is everything's starting to happen right now, bro. But a lot of people's seeing it right now, but a lot of people don't see the proms, the homecomings, and all that, all the all-age ratchet parties around. They don't see that. They don't see the way I talk. This is how I speak. You know what I'm saying? They just see, oh my God, look at this. They see the views on YouTube and all that stuff, but they just don't see everything that led up to it to get to this point, which is a blessing. I have a crazy amount of gratitude for what's happening right now for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just grinding. I'm still grinding. I'm not fancy at all. You feel me? So I dropped out, came, enrolled in Broward College. Then I started going to Broward College and I started throwing parties. And I just started throwing parties and started DJing. Then got my A from Broward College and I went to FIU and continued the same thing. I started throwing parties and DJing at FIU, and that's when the following got even bigger and bigger and bigger, and I started throwing Miami Cooler Wet Fed. And just bigger, and Wet Fed is epic staple in South Florida, so it's just get through bigger and bigger. Then I graduated from FIU, and I just continued. This is the only thing I ever picked up and never put back down. I started and stopped so much things.
But that's crazy. The DJ story always starts in college.
Yeah, it's weird. Right? Well, mine started in high school though.
Well, I'm saying they go to college and they get that following because obviously college people are gonna party.
That's where you build community. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a fraternity and stuff like that. That's where you really build community. Doing this podcast is building community. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, it's such an easy finesse. Of course, it's an easy come up when you're in college to make money. I mean, some guys it's still 25, 26, 27, 28 throwing parties in college. Like, they just don't want to leave. They're kind of in that chapter.
Money's coming from that.
Yeah. So, like, college is definitely a come up for sure. Honestly, the ROI of college is the people. It's not the teachers or the knowledge that you gain, because everything in there is.
That's where you grow. That's where you become the person that you are. Like,
what did you study?
I did marketing and communication arts.
Does that help you in your business?
I mean, it was okay. I don't know how to explain this, bro. I'm not saying like college was a great experience and I gained so much from it, but the classroom did like nothing for me, bro.
It was the people that you met.
It was the people. It was just self-taught knowledge, YouTube, reading my own books. You know what I mean? I mean, I could say things that a million people say. How they just, I mean, it's built for people. It's like college is there to create more employees. You know what I mean? Not entrepreneurs. Like, I'm an entrepreneur by blood. I come from immigrant parents. Like,
where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Rye.
No,
like your parents.
I'm Jamaican.
Okay,
Guyanese,
100%.
Guyanese, yeah. My dad's Jamaican.
Indian too, or something, right?
My dad. All right, so here we go.
He's mixed. That's all I know.
I knew that. I was just confused because you rap everything.
Alright, so my dad is black and Chinese from Jamaica, and my mom is Indian Portuguese from South America, from Guyana.
Okay.
So
you don't know what to tell people.
I don't know what to say, bro, but I look Arabic. I could be Middle Eastern. I could be Spanish. I could be I don't know, bro. You feel me? I just like, yo, I'm Caribbean. I'm an island boy. Like that's my blood. That's my roots.
Like Major Hype say, I rap all the culture.
Yeah, yo, big up to Major Hype. Yo, you is funny as fuck. Am I allowed to cuss? Can I cuss?
Yeah,
Alright.
Say what you want.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, man. Bro, I'm not saying I think you should go to college if you want to become a lawyer or a doctor. Right now we're living in the best time to be. This is the greatest time to ever be a human. This is the entrepreneurial golden era.
This is the entrepreneurial generation.
Yes.
Like nobody is.
This is the best time. Like, if you want, like, you don't need to be in college if you're an entrepreneur right now. You need to go out there and get it. Because 20 years from now, all those opportunities are going to be gone. Maybe even less. Like, now's the time to hit the gas.
And we was talking about that, about the student loans.
Yeah.
We had a lawyer up here. She's like, not everybody has to go to college. You get a trade or you learn something and you use what you know. You feel me? Everybody's going into student debt. And
Bro,
like,
student loans is going to take down the whole country. I hope y'all get this on camera. So y'all can always reference this when it happens. Like, yo, so call it student loans. If we ever fall, number one, right, it's because our student loans took down the whole country. The debt is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the people who have over $100,000 in debt, they're still getting loans from the banks to buy houses. So that hole is just sinking even worse. So, yeah.
We're just digging a bigger hole.
I know a girl right now who has $200K in loan, school loan. She went to Nova because she's living on the campus and everything.
My brother has over $100K.
$200K, and she's
that
talking
shit is
about
regular. Like,
But she's in medical field?
No, she's in business.
Oh, God. That's
And
even
she
worse.
said she's talking about she want to bet me. I'm like, you need to be worried about paying this loan.
the funny part is,
But at the end of the day, like, you're gonna die with that debt. Like, people just pay the minimum just to get by.
Some people
you're
don't
gonna
even
die.
do that too.
You're dying with the minimum.
They have this forgiveness thing clause that they're about to come out with, where they just pay half and you give the other half. Like, they just trying to get as much as they can out of people. People ain't paying $100,000 for loans.
They know what they're doing.
You're not even making that a year sometimes.
Yeah.
You go to these expensive schools and you don't get a job in what you went to school for, so they have like a regular job.
And on top of that, they won't give you $100,000 to build a DJ career or a business or whatever the case is. They're gonna give you that to you to fall in a hole.
Yeah.
That's why I say. So I mean, like you said, you feel me? It's not for everybody. So.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, what I'm doing is there's no syllabus for me to follow. This is all trial and error. This is all experience. Like, there's no rubric for me to follow as a DJ. You know what I mean? Like, it's just creating my own path, learning, and just yeah.
So how did
everybody learn off their own mistakes?
Yeah, of course.
How did you learn like what the crowd likes? How did you learn how to control the crowd?
Over time experience. Just I'm a big energy person, huge on energy and vibes. So yeah, that just came natural to me. Like, in high school, I was extremely involved. In high school, I played football, basketball. I was on the step team and soccer team, and I was in clubs. So I'm just used to performing in front of large groups of people. Great at that. Like, I'm gonna stumble more on my words with the three of you versus if I had 500 people in front of me. They're gonna, like, I don't know if have you guys ever seen me DJ live?
I used to be in the booth.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that's just a natural thing for me. But this is very intimate. All three of us are very intimate and like we're very connected right now. So it's like it's just more natural for me to connect to a big body group of people. You know what I'm saying? Control.
I feel
that
like
energy.
a lot of DJs, I have friends that DJ and stuff, they're more good with crowds, but when it comes to like intimate conversations and putting your personal life out there, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you perform in front of
it's weird, right?
people.
It's weird, but it's vice versa as well. There's some people who will freeze up in the crowd, but will be great one-on-one.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's people who can do both. I mean, I can do both. I'm great, but not some big guy. But like, I would rather a big body group. I wish there was like 20 people in here. I would shine. Like, it's great. I'm still gonna do it. Like with 3 people or one-on-one.
I did not know your dad's a DJ too, or he was a DJ.
Yes, he was a DJ.
So that's how you looked up to him, and that's what you want to do. Or?
He's the one who got me into it, and it's something that he always wanted to fulfill that. You know what I'm saying? But he just never, with no green card, and you know, it's hard for immigrants here.
Yeah.
So it's like he planted the seed in my head, and I kind of just took the baton and just took it to a whole nother level.
Did he ever give you like pointers or tips? Or, like,
of
taught you how to
course.
do it?
Yeah, like he showed me a lot of stuff.
Okay, that's dope.
Him, shout out to DJ Eclipse, first DJ who really actually sat down. He's a motivational speaker now. He's someone you should get on the podcast.
We're gonna link up after.
Definitely. Shout out to Eclipse. First DJ to actually sit down and take the time out to show me. Like, and I appreciate people's time. Like, I was like, thank you. Like, him, No Complex. I don't know if you guys know No Complex was about with your boy. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
That's No Complex. Bro, No Complex used to run Broward. They like legit. Bruh, No Complex ran Broward. That was when COA was out with Win.
baby.
Yeah, that was that whole movement. They looked out. They still reach out time to time. They're the one who recorded my drop. That I'm so city.
Oh, okay.
I brought a girl to No Complex house and we recorded that in their crib.
You did it on purpose, or is that something that just happened?
No, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could say something cool like my finger was in her pants when she. I mean, but we just did it in the crib.
You're very diverse in your music. You play Caribbean and you put some like African twist on it, and like you're all over the place. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reflection of who I am. Black, Indian, Chinese, white, you know what I'm saying? I'm a student of life. I love the world. God, I love the world. I love world music. I don't just love like one specific genre as well, you know? I mean, but we're all different, but music really connects us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all heard that before, of course. Like, you know, it's just the vibes and the energy is, you know, it's just there.
You used to be in a group, right? A DJ group, like
Never.
a while back?
Never. I don't work good in groups.
Okay.
No.
I thought you was a group.
Never a group. Ever.
I could have sworn I seen something like that. What about DJ Khaled? You don't link up with him yet? Or no?
Never.
Would you ever do like music? You want to do beats and like?
Yeah, produce. I'm gonna. Of course, I would love to get into that as well.
Okay. And like have artists.
Yeah. Of course, like it's gonna come.
So what do you think about like DJs having albums and stuff like that? You think that'll come back? Like DJ Khaled's the only one really doing it like that.
Within the hip hop genre, he's one of the ones that I know. I'm pretty sure other people do it, but he's the only one I know within hip hop. But as for world music, like electronic music and stuff like that, all those are DJs.
Yeah, they own it.
Like Calvin Harris, Snake, Major Lazer, Diplo, those are all DJs and those are so DJ. That's the new wave right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you notice, even like I remember, like when we were probably in middle school, it was always the artist's name and then the song name. Now it's basically the DJ name first, who doesn't even sing on it, and then it's the artist's name. So it's the DJs have like amazing amount of leverage right now. Right now is an amazing time to be a DJ as well. If this was 1972, I'll probably bringing a pack of crates to clubs and you know what I'm saying?
I know in the '90s they had the DJs the producers was running the music.
Yeah.
And then they went away, and now it's coming back.
Yeah. So now basically the DJ is the producer, and the distributor and the artist. It's crazy leverage. And he owns his own label and clothing line. I'm just referencing like people I look up to like Snake and Diplo and all those people.
So what's your next move? Because you can't DJ forever.
Oh.
Or can you?
Yeah, I mean you can't. I mean Tiesto's 50.
I guess there's levels.
Yeah, Khaled's in his 40s. David Guetta's in his 50s. You guys know David Guetta, Tiesto. Yeah, they're all. Carl Cox is about to push 60. I could do it for a long time. I'm young. I'm 26. You feel me? I'm a child, bro. I'm in the locker room. And yeah, I'm still young. Like I'm in the locker room, like putting on my clothes. I ain't even step on the field yet for what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff happened early for me. You feel me? Like a lot of stuff happened early for me. Thank God. But I sacrificed a lot, and I just worked so hard for it. You know what I'm saying? What's good, bro? What's good?
Give me 1 second.
So you being a DJ has made you travel to all different types of countries.
Hell
What was your favorite?
All right, so I just started going international this year. I went to Israel. I played in Israel. Played in France. Played in Jamaica. Tomorrow I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to be playing in Colombia. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a crazy time to ask me for a podcast. This right now I'm writing my chapter. Right now I'm writing my story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it would have been great to be like, yo, at the end of the year, we're going to wrap this thing up and do this interview now. But maybe this is great that we did it now. So you're like, yo, I kind of just caught you when you started going international. You feel me? But like everything is in the writing right now.
Or you can like look back in this and see where you were.
Yeah, like this is, bro, everything I've been working for, crazy. Like all the problems, like I wanted to always do this. I always wanted to travel and DJ and go international, have a fan base abroad. Like, damn, I want to be more than just Broward. I love Broward. This is my city. This is my home. Like, this is what built me. You dig what I'm saying? But like, there's so much more out there that I need. You know what I'm saying? Personally, like, there's so much more impact I want to do on the world. Positive, like, more positive impact on the world. You dig what I'm saying? There's so much more stuff I want to do. You know what I mean?
All right.
And I'm finally getting to do it.
I want to end with this. Yeah, we're gonna link up at the end of the year for a fact.
Yeah, link me, bro. It's nothing.
Do you think opposite attract, or do you have to be similar?
Relationship-wise?
Yes, relationship-wise.
Damn. I don't know. It really depends on the person. I like zodiac signs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Okay.
So you believe in that? Like, if you meet a girl that doesn't attract to what you attract to, I guess by the sign, you automatically run, or is that like a thing?
I don't run. I mean, I've been with people who I weren't compatible with and people who I were compatible with. I mean, being very similar, you kind of you see things from one dimension. And I don't know how much growth is in that if you're both agreeing to everything. I don't know how much new things you would try together.
Yeah, you can't both.
Yeah, it's like I want to grow. Maybe
grow.
Yeah, maybe you could show me different foods, teach me different things, and like
New thinkings, new.
yeah, have a different perspective on something. Then I can say, okay, now I can see it through your lens. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of things like that.
Alright, because someone told me that you have to at least have 70% in common, so to be able to marry that person or something like that.
Oh, do you guys believe in true love?
Nah, I do for sure.
You believe in true love?
It's no iffy right now.
Yeah.
Iffy right now.
Oh man.
I feel like marriage and stuff like that, love is about compromise.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
I don't think anybody will ever find someone that satisfies 100,000%.
Yeah,
you can't. It's
everything.
not possible in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe that'll be
I
great.
think you gotta satisfy yourself 100%, and then they have to like compliment it.
It starts with you inside. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Well, since you're traveling and we're talking about relationships, do you have time for relationships? Do you want one? Are you in one?
Are you in one? Yeah.
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How does she
Rocky
travel?
Rocksteady. She's a DJ.
Oh, that's
Oh,
You
dope.
influence
yeah.
her, right?
I this on camera. I gotta watch what I say. I've helped her, but before we were together, she wanted to DJ. Then we got together and I helped her, but it was all her decisions, all her. I'm just there for assistance. Right now she's in Cayman Islands DJing. I just dropped her to the airport this morning.
That's dope.
She's going to Cayman Islands. 2 weeks we'll both be in St. Lucia. After I get back from Colombia.
That's crazy. Is she in your lane, or is it in a different lane?
She's more soca dancehall kind of, and kind of all over like everywhere. But she's more in that soca carnival dancehall Caribbean vibe.
That's crazy. So 2 DJs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So like, if y'all have kids, they're gonna have like a whole Jackson 5.
Yeah, we'll see what's up, bro. I'm not even thinking about that, bro. I'm a child. Like, I mean, when I was 19, I thought 26 was old. But now that I'm 26, I'm just like, yo,
Still
a lot of
in
time.
I'm legit, bro.
You're not even your prime.
No, not even yet. Like, I'm a child, dog. Like, we're all children here. Everybody here's in their 20s, for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, how old are you?
25. Just turned 25.
28.
24.
Mike, you're 20. Oh my God.
Bye.
No, you look great. You look great. Yeah, you look great. You look amazing. But like,
Also like, whoa.
yeah, but like, you're still a baby. If you think you need.
Are you trying to like?
No, and like, what I'm saying is like, if you think you need to have your life figured out by 30, then you just don't know what life is. In my opinion, you dig what I'm saying?
Well, now these times are different. Like,
Yes, in our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You could want one thing one day, then you go outside and you fall in love,
That's
and
true.
everything changes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens like that. So right now, I'm just riding this wave.
So what do you like when you're not DJing? Like, what is the second thing that you like to do?
Damn, I really like to do normal things. I love the movies. I love to go out to eat.
So it's like regular.
Yeah, regular. I like to go to the beach. I just like to vibe. I would never vibe in a club. I'm like, oh, I'm not DJing tonight. Hey, let's pull up the lift, bro. No, I wouldn't. No, I'm like, bro, I live there basically. I want to do something that different. Like, let's go jet skiing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go pet tigers, baby tigers at the zoo, some shit like that. Or let's take a flight to LA. It's cheap. It's like $120. You know what I'm saying? Go for the day and come back. Stuff like that.
Regular stuff.
And what about the business of like DJing? Like, where do you want to take the business side of it?
I definitely. I love the outline that Diplo, Snake, and all the electronic DJs have put out. Their whole rubric and syllabus is just own your own brand. That's what O stands for. And OSOCITY, it means it's ownership of life. I don't want a rented lifestyle, and I don't want a fake lifestyle either. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, views and comments and likes is amazing. But right now in the generation, how do you convert those views into currency? You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
everybody's trying to figure out.
yeah, so it's like, and there's no syllabus. I mean, the best thing you can do is maybe watch Gary Vee. I don't know if you guys want to know.
Yeah, I love him.
If you guys watch Gary Vaynerchuk, you need to.
And
Like,
he's teaching our generation.
he's the realest, bro. Man changed my life. I swear to God, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would be traveling DJing. I legit just reversed, bro. Man,
Him and Dame Dash. I watched the Dame
Yeah.
Dash thing, and like he'll change your whole like
Perspective, the way of thinking.
how you want to do your business.
yeah, for sure, man. But like, man, I love Gary, yo. Oh my God, if I couldn't glorify that man enough, bro. If I saw that man, I would probably have tears in my eyes, bro. Dead ass. I watch that man on a daily. You dig what I'm saying? Like, bruh, 10 years from now, maybe even 5 years from now, we might look back at this video like, damn, did we push the gas hard enough? Did we go hard enough? Damn, why the fuck was I sleeping so much? Why was I chilling? Like, why was I hitting up all these females when I should have been grinding? Like, oh my God, bruh. Because the way I look 5 years from now, when we was in Palladium doing all-age parties, if you told me like, hey, bro, they're going to book you in Israel and France, and you're going to have a worldwide fan base, you're going to be this and you're going to be that, I'm like, really?
You know what's crazy about what you just said? When I used to book you all the time, is you, DJ Reese.
Yeah, Reese. Restaurant Reese.
I even
My
gave
brother.
Roger his first shot too.
Shout out to Roger. I was just with him. That's my brother.
And people used to be like, I'm tired of him, so stop playing. You always playing the same list or this thing like that. And I used to be like, nah, man, I fuck with him. I like his music. I kept playing you. I kept putting you in there.
That's crazy, bro. I was on an underground radio station. Did you guys know that? I was on a radio station called 95.9 Radio. It was in Lauderdale, and I was on Twitter. I used to promote it through Twitter.
I think I remember that.
And that's how I got into doing proms. So I would have these girls from high school who would listen to me, and they would tweet me, and they got me to DJ a prom. Like, that was like a lot in how I built a community. You know what I'm saying?
Cliff, right?
Cliff?
DJ certified?
Yeah, oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, I let him DJ my party too one time.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
And he was telling me that that's like a whole different avenue, like a whole lane. Prom parties.
That's a whole different, bruh.
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of people were like, yo, damn, so why you still do proms? Why do you do proms? If you knew
How much is getting paid?
the check,
Oh, they
if you knew the fucking check, what you get paid for a prom?
They throw that back.
Look, okay, so let's
That's what I thought when I saw it.
just be real. Let's be 1,000. Like, alright. So I might do 6-5 proms, right? That's basically, if not half, a little bit over half of someone's yearly salary.
They put a bag up.
Bruh, they put bands. You talking about 3-4 grand a prom? A prom's budget is 50,000. The planner alone gets 10,000. You dig what I'm saying? Depending on what negotiation you have with the school and depending on the school, a DJ is getting anywhere minimum 2,500 to 5,000.
And that's like
So let's do some math. Let's do some math. Nah, because I know people be like, damn, shut the fuck up. Let's just say minimum you get 3,500 per prom, and you're doing 7 proms, all right? That's 3,500 times 7. That's 24,000.
And you're gonna make that
In 7 events, in 7 nights.
That's a season.
That's a season. Now, let's go homecoming season. Let's say you double it up, bruh. 49, and that's just prom. Let's not count the Sweet 16s, the proms, the sponsors. Let's not count the clubs, the international shows. Yeah, you feel me? So like DJs are really racking up, and people like certain people like, damn, why you still do proms? Because it's a fucking bag. I was supposed to give up that.
Yeah.
I was gonna give up 24 bands for my ego or the way so I could position myself as like my image better in front of someone else's eye. But I'm not insecure. So like I can see why some people wouldn't want to do that and glorify that. You dig what I'm saying? But yo, you got me fucked up. I'm wearing the same shit from 4 years ago. I got dirty ass shoes on and holes in my jeans right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not broke. I'm far from broke. But it's like I'm not gonna spend my money on dumb shit.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I'm not gonna glorify my currency as well. Like I'm just gonna say I'm extremely blessed, and I have crazy amount of fucking humility and gratitude and empathy. You dig what I'm saying? But I always wasn't like this. I was extremely like my confidence is through the roof when I'm in the club, bro. When I'm on the mic or if I'm on social and shit like that. But it's just like as you grow, we're getting older. All of us are late 20s type shit. Like you just change, bro. If you told me my mentality was gonna change like this, I would.
It's gonna keep changing.
Yeah, of course. Probably when I hit 30 or something like that. Like.
Do you think you're gonna still do proms and?
I don't know, bro.
I guess it goes on your time. So what's worth your time at that point?
Yeah.
Because if a bag is waiting for you for 5, 6, and it takes the same amount of time to do a prom, then you might not want to do the prom.
Yeah. So it's like shout out to Cliff, out to every DJ doing prom. And a lot of them take heat for it. Oh, you're just a prom DJ. He's getting paid for more. He's getting paid more than 3 times what you're getting
at the club too.
For one night.
Yep. And he be at Walmart too.
Yeah.
You imagine that?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like shout out to everybody getting that bag. Cause I I feel like nobody would say that, bro. It's like, yo, they getting money. These guys are getting, but a lot of people who are doing it. There's not a lot of young DJs doing prom. It's more older men, and they're not playing the music that he wants. So it's easy to snatch that up.
Yeah.